The Weekend in Jacksonville is presented by Stonecore on Phillips Highway, your one-stop choice to beautify your home. With pavers, stonework, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, pergolas, and more. Stonecore, we do outdoors better.
Hello, Hicken here, ready to give you a breakdown of all things Jacksonville sports coming up this weekend, brought to you as always by Stonecore. And as always, we start with our Jacksonville Jaguars, who have won 4 games in a row, baby, playing good football. No complaints from this guy. I mean, congratulations. Keep it rolling. Off to Pittsburgh, and the Steelers leave a day early. Go up to Pittsburgh, get away from the Florida-Georgia stuff on Saturday, so leave on a Friday, and then see what happens on Saturday. Look, Steelers are a good team. It's hard to say they don't look like it, but they got TJ Watt, okay? And they got other good players, right? They got George Pickens. They got guys. But on paper, the Jags are a better football team. It's a great challenge. And you know what I love about it? I love that Trevor Lawrence is like looking forward to going up to Pittsburgh and playing against the Steelers. That's a guy who gets the NFL, right? He knows what the Steelers franchise means to the league, and he looks forward to trying to beat them. And you want respect? The Jags are road favorites against this 4-2 football team. Here's one thing. Got to play 4 quarters, Jags. Steelers have had 2 fourth-quarter comebacks their last 2 wins over Baltimore and the LA Rams. And they did it out in LA, and they beat the Ravens, who are pretty good. So, great challenge for the Jags. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I got to keep it real. I said I'd take 5-3 at the break and be really happy. Now I'm greedy. I want 6-2. Get to 6-2, man. Second half is going to be fun. San Francisco, Cincinnati, Baltimore, 2 against Tennessee. By the way, they're reeling. Have you seen Vrabel? Whew, he doesn't look happy. So lots of opportunities ahead for the Jags to make a lot of noise, to get some wins, to keep it going, and to play really good football and set themselves up for a great postseason, man. You got to be pumped up right now if you're a Jag fan. Florida, Georgia is the other big story, right? Gators and Dogs. Georgia has more talent. There's no denying that. And Georgia's not the same they've been the last 2 years. I agree. But when you get recruiting class 1, recruiting class 2, recruiting class 1, recruiting class 2, year after year, you got good talent. Like Brock Bowers is out, right? And he's not going to play. And he's going to be a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. Guess what? They got another 5-star tight end coming in. I don't know how good he is. I don't know what experience he has. But we'll see. Carson Beck, really good football player. But the Gators have a chance, man. They got a little bit of a chance, right? I mean, they got Graham Mertz, who's played very good football. Has the same stats, basically, as Carson Beck. They've got weapons. They're going to Georgia, Florida, a little more comparable. 14.5-point favorites. I did see one statistic that shakes me up, and I'll steal this from somebody. Florida has been this will be the 18th time Florida's been at least a 14-point underdog. They're 0-17 in the previous. Oh, boy. So, but keep momentum going, man. Billy Napier, that win over South Carolina was so big. They got a big 5-star recruit. They got good things happening. Should be hopefully a good, fun day at the cocktail party. Of course, only one side leaves happy and parties on into the night. The other side sits there, scratches their head, and laments what happened. FSU, they get a noon game. Be careful. They'll win. It's against Wake, but their last noon game was against Boston College. They're way better then, and they had to fight it out and try to get a victory. You don't want to do that. Go take care of business. Learn your lesson from Boston College. It'll be interesting to see if FSU does that. High school football winding down, playoff position on the line. Go out and see a high school game, and we'll talk to you next time on Jacksonville's Weekend in Sports.